Hi, this is Rachel Chamness with SoundWavesHeal.com. Welcome to July's TAG Masterclass. This month, we're talking to Gaia's 8th dimensional Crystal Mermaids. They're coming forward to talk about their lives in Atlantis and the crystals they were in charge of, and also to talk about Gaia's gateway point, which is an important part of ascension. Thank you so much for coming. This is a regular part of my transformation and ascension group, but the masterclass is always available on YouTube since the beginning of this year. So I'm so glad that you're here with us today. So how this works is we have 13 questions, and the answers are coming from these crystal mermaids who are in the 8th dimension. And the way they will speak to us is through me, through trance channeling. I'm going to be giving the answers by letting them speak through me. It's a full body channel, or what I call trance channeling. So today we have Yololonda, she says her name is, which makes me laugh. It's YOLO. But she is a beautiful mermaid. These mermaids are really beautiful. She has dark skin and her hair is it's like crystal dreads. She's like amazing. I love the way she looks. I'm going to talk about that more because that is one of the questions. But we also have Bretenncey. Bretenncey is her name, is another mermaid. And we have a male mermaid, a merman. His name is Smay. 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 That's what his name is. It was kind of hard to get his name. I think it's not quite accurate, but I think it's close enough. And I believe there will be more. Gaia is likely to come through, but this is who we're starting with today. So the first question is, where do you originate from? So I really am excited to see where these mermaids come from before they were in Atlantis. Let's see, Smay wants to talk. We come from Hollow Earth. And yes, there is a point which is a portal, which we come through. It is in Gaia's gateway, which is an 8th dimensional chakra point in the body below the Earth Star chakra. This is a point which may be opening for those light workers who are ready. And in this point, there is a portal that connects to Hollow Earth. For your Earth is full of portals, and it is much more and much more grand than you know. It is much larger than you know, and it contains many more layers than you are aware of, most likely. Or perhaps you do know, but it is not common knowledge. And that is where we are from. We have been there for millennia in these bodies. And so, any star origin before then does not feel important because we have been in these bodies so long. So although we do have consciousness before this life, we feel more a part of this life than any other because it has been our lives for so long. Time passes differently there in Hollow Earth. And so it does not feel the way you might think it feels to be alive for so long. Atlantis doesn't feel like it was that long ago for us. And in fact, since there is no time, it is almost as if I can close my eyes and be there again and experience it again. I can go there. It is not quite time travel, but it is not something explainable in the 3rd dimension. Wow, we just get right to it, huh? That was a lot. So yes, they are coming here this month to talk about Gaia's Gateway, and we had wondered if it was a portal to talk about Hollow Earth and Gaia's Gateway, and I was wanting to get more information on that, and that was just like a lot of information at once, so that's fantastic. Okay, All right. Well, I want to ask Yololonda for her version or her perspective. For Atlantis was a beautiful time. Esmay says we can go back and forth. And so it's not so long ago for us. I can go there now if I wish. But it is not wise to live too much in the past. And though there is no time, that Atlantis is gone now. And yet, a new golden age is coming. And that is what we are most excited about. And we wish to help you get there. And so we have come this month to this transformation and ascension group so that we may help connect you, help connect your solar chakra to the 6th dimensional earth frequencies of new earth, help connect you better to those beings such as us and to archangels who help with this ascension step, which is very important. And so we are happy to be here. This is Rachel. Again, I said, what about before you were on Earth? And she briefly showed me like the cosmos, and then she was kind of, I felt like she couldn't tell me, or she just wasn't going to. So I guess if they've been on Earth that long, that's pretty cool. Or in Hollow Earth. So Hollow Earth, they're showing me, you know, layers under where we live and catacombs. Of course, we've heard that there's catacombs and things like that down there, but it's like, but they're showing me there's a lot down there, and they're also showing me that Earth is way larger than we might know about, which I have actually suspected. And so it's interesting. I asked them, is it larger, like as if you would count the square feet of a house from like the top floor, the middle floor, and the bottom floor, and then you add up all the square feet? Sounds like it's a bigger house than it might be just a tall house, you know? And so I was asking if that's why it's bigger, and they were saying no, it's wider than you think. So I've often wondered that. The elves talked about that in the masterclass. They said there was much behind the ice wall. So that's really interesting to me. Okay, our number 2 is, where do you exist now? Bretenncey wants to speak. That's how you say your name. Bretenncey. Okay. We exist in the planes of Gaia. We exist in the new earth. We exist there now. Yes, you may call it hollow earth, but where we are specifically is a higher dimensional space. It is hard to find the word. It is a portion of hollow earth, but it is quite different because the dimension is much higher than most who live in hollow earth. It is, yes, as if it is beyond a veil. This is Rachel. I'm asking, is this like Avalon, like it's behind the veil? And she's saying yes, but a little bit reluctantly. She's kind of saying yes, but not exactly. I'm trying to show her what I'm thinking she's talking about, and she's kind of like, it's different. So I feel like this is one of those things that's unexplainable to the 3D mind. Let's see what Smay says. We are in many places at once. We are in Hollow Earth. We are in our own dimension. We are in New Earth. We are with Gaia. We are here with you. There is no time and space, and there are many places where we can exist. And often we are in Atlantis once again. That's not confusing, right? Okay. Number 3 is, what is your daily life like where you are now? It's May again. We transmute the energies under your space that is occupied on the planet by most humans. As I said, we are beneath, and we transmute many energies to build the energy for what is coming. Yes, we have our crystals. We are crystal mermaids because we guard the sacred crystals. These crystals were known in Atlantis and in Lemuria, and we have guarded them. They hold the power of the central sun. They hold much power. And so we must safeguard them, which is why we stay hidden. Even in Hollow Earth, we are hidden. Wherever we go, we are safeguarding this information and this energy. And the energies that come to us from above, we transmute. We transmute this energy and bring it together to create a strong, high vibration. And when it is time, we will bring that vibration forward, and it will help transform the earth in its final stages of ascension. Okay, I just have to say their energy is really strong. Okay. Bretenncey wants to speak. As mer people, we use our bodies to move energy, and that is what we do. We also go many places, and we have many tasks to do, which we cannot say, but they coincide much with the coming time and our new earth. Okay. Okay, number 4. Okay, so this question usually is, did your home planet go through an ascension process? And if so, what was it like? Because usually by now they tell us where their home planet is. But these have not told us any life they had before this one because it's been such a long life. So we will modify the question to, have you been through an ascension process before? Okay, Smay wants to talk again. He really wants to talk a lot. And that is because I have been through an ascension process before, but the others have not. And it was here on this planet before Atlantis, before Lemuria. I helped transform that place to become the golden era, you must understand that Atlantis and Lemuria were portals on your Earth, and not everyone went through the ascension process. But the area that became these two places did. And there were other spots as well. But there was much happening on your planet at the time with your species. And so it could only be done in these parts. And to get to Lemuria, to get to Atlantis, you must be able to go through the portal. And there were those who did. But they were not from Earth, but star beings on the Earth. Those were the only ones who would use these portals. And they were known as gods. But they were star beings with souls just the same as all of us and all of you. For all of our souls are the same. And no one is above anyone else, no matter how ascended. For we all play a role in this lifetime that we have chosen to come into this physical life. That's a good reminder. Okay. Number 5, why have you come with this group? What do you have in common? So this question is about why these 3 or 4 people or 5 beings that we are talking to have come together as a group. And I think that we already know the answer to this one, but we're going to ask because it's part of the questions and they always give us interesting answers no matter what we ask, right? So Yololonda, that still makes me laugh. She wants to talk. For we are a group. For we have been together. And yes, our souls may come from different places on the galaxy, but we have come together. For this duty, we signed up for a long life on this planet to help, to work with transforming energies, and to help beings in all stages. Of course, we are most physical and most seen in the higher dimensions. But we spent most of our time in Atlantis working with these crystals that we have dominion over. We use these crystals to help others bring this energy into their lives and their homes. The crystals themselves hold the light of the Christ light. It holds the light of the great goddess. And these lights become one. And this light is essential for life. And this was known in the time of Atlantis, where we worked. And we use these crystals in, I'm looking for the word, configurations, which brought great joy and peace. And we used these configurations, which you might call crystal grids, as this medium is telling me. We use these grids for many purposes in this time. And we still use these crystals in grid formations, but it is not the same. Without the energies of the Golden Age, we may do the configurations, but they do not affect the world like they did in the Golden Age. And so we are eager to step into the next Golden Age so that we can have this beautiful effect of joy to spread amongst the people as we did once before. Okay. Okay. Number 6, how do you help with ascension? Okay, Bretenncey. For ascension, you need a certain amount of light in your body. And we are funneling that light into our crystals, into the grids that we are making, which help the planet ascend. For the crystal grids that we make now are more for the planet than the people. We are not able to affect the people, as Yololonda said, until it is a golden age once again. But we continue our work because it helps the planet and it helps our Mother Gaia. For you to ascend, you must release density, as this medium well knows. And we remind you who are listening, you must release your dense feelings, emotions, and bring in more of the goddess light, of the Christ light, of your own soul's light. Whatever you want to call the light, there are many facets of the same thing. Bring in the light of Source into your body to help bring your vibration higher, to help you ascend. We transmute energies that are very dense, that come through to hollow earth. You may contact us by meditating on the point below your Earth Star chakra. It may not be fully developed on you yet, but if you concentrate on this point, it will begin to open for you, and you may call us there, and we will help you with this light. Okay. Number 7, what form do you take or look like? Yololonda. There are a few of us, and we differ in how we look. But we do have the crystal colors. I'm trying to give you an explanation with words in this medium's mind, and it is difficult. We will show her what we look like and let her explain it to you. Yes, thank you, because she wasn't finding the words. I'll tell you what she looks like. Okay, so Yololonda has sort of a creamy, coffee colored skin, and her hair is like, it's like thick. Gosh, it is hard to explain. It's like, it was explained once to me by Carrie Mook like this, like, because she sees them too, like fiber optic cables. And that's kind of what it looks like. Hers especially really thick, as if she has dreads. They're really in their, they're like an aura crystal that, it's so hard to explain. It's like they're like this. This is a blue one, but you know, where it has that rainbow sheen. It's like that, except clear with the rainbow colors. It's so hard to explain. And her body, I can't see this part of her body, but I see her tail, and her tail is green. It does look like an aura crystal, so it's like, but it would be green instead of blue. Hers is green. It has a lot of rainbow shimmer to it. Okay, and then Smay is a male. His skin is pale, more pale, and he has like dirty blonde hair. It's kind of wavy, and his tail is more white with the rainbow sheen on it. And he has cuffs on his, like, I don't, it's like Wonder Woman. I don't know, like cuffs here. It's interesting because I've been thinking about those this week. They must be in my consciousness because of this. And then Bretenncey has, well, she shows me her hair is blonde and then red. It goes back and forth. So I'm not sure if I can see her hair as clearly. It doesn't look like that, like Yololonda. I often wonder if they just kind of show me what I can see. So it's not always perfect clairvoyance. You know, sometimes you can see really well and sometimes you can't. And so I kind of feel like they're showing me what I can see. So that's how I see them. Let's see if Smay can tell us something. We have many, many forms. And yes, we present ourselves in a way that you can understand. And we are very much like crystals ourselves. And we have many forms. And you may all see us differently. Okay, so that time you kind of showed me like actually being the energy of a crystal, like a light being, but like a crystal. That was really cool. So once again, the answer is vague. Okay, number 8 is, what area do you specialize in, together or separate? So in other words, if we need something, what is it that you can help us with? So how do you help us? Like, what's your specialty, basically? Smay wants to talk again. When you are feeling very dense, we will help bring more light. We help bring in the light of Christ consciousness, of the great central sun, and more of the goddess, of the knowledge. We can help you remember your Atlantean knowledge, your Lemurian knowledge. This is what we keep in these crystals that we hold dear. If you wish to know more about your past lives, your great consciousness of your higher self, then you may ask for our help, and that is how we can help you. This knowledge helps you go forward. This knowledge helps you ascend and helps you lighten. So call on us. Okay. Number 10, what is your main advice you would like to give concerning ascension or current earthly energies. And this is Bretenncey. Today is the 10th of June, 2021 in your Earth space. There are great angry clouds of consciousness on your planet, and they have swarmed like bees or locusts, as you would think of them. They have swarmed the consciousness. It is great anger and frustration. It is in the consciousness, but it is not you. If this consciousness grabs hold of you, then you must try to shake it off. You must not blame yourself if it is more difficult than you think it should be. When you release it, you must clear yourself. We recommend a crystalline blue light, just like the crystal this one was holding a moment ago. I ask her to show you again. This is the light in which you can clear yourself with. This is what the group TAG knows as angel fire. And yet it comes from us as well. In fact, we have guided this one to this crystal just 2 weeks ago so that she would have it for this masterclass. I think it was only 1 week ago. Not gorgeous? I think it's a turquoise aura crystal. I'm so bad with the names. It's beautiful. I don't even remember what she just said, but I just feel like there's more. So, Yololonda, what's your main advice you would like to give concerning ascension or current earthly energies? Be. Just be. We understand you have much to do, and much of what you fill your time with trying to accomplish are tasks that you have been tasked to do, and we understand. And there will always be more to do, and so you must stop anyway and be. Be in nature. Be with your loved ones. Be with yourself. Be. Okay. Felt that was personal, y'all. I have been working really hard unpacking here in Tennessee. That I just moved here. Welcome to my new space. It is mostly unpacked, at least in this room for this masterclass, but the rest of the house, not so much. Okay, so I felt called out. No, I'm sure that that resonated with many of you. So, and I really liked it. I really like her. Okay. Number 11. What else would you like us to know? Bretenncey wants to speak. And I'm surprised that no one else came forward. I thought Gaia might come too, but I don't feel her near, even though I do bring her forward quite a bit. Let's see if she might come in before the end. But anyway, Bretenncey. We wish to speak a little bit about us. There are 8 of us. We hold the crystals, the great Atlantean crystals. But they didn't come from Atlantis. They came from Lemuria. And they came way before then as well. Some not from this planet, but brought in to this planet from the Lemurians. Each one of these crystals is a different color and holds a different light. Each one holds information of great importance. This information was spoken by Smay to be power, but we don't want you to misunderstand. It is not great power, the type that is wielded by those in power of your planet or your many experiences. This is power of enlightenment, power of love, power of the great light. These are different. These are different types of power. They are not the type of power that goes to one who rules over the others. This is a type of power for all. This is a great enlightenment power which raises your vibration and your density. We are in charge of these. And yet we use this light to help others bring that light in their own crystals to their own homes in Atlantis. We help bring this light to you. We often put this light in crystals. Why are you drawn to crystals? This one today was amazed at how many crystals she had to unpack and asked herself why she needed so many and why she always feels she wants more. It is because we put the light in the crystals, not just us, but many beings. And you are attracted to that light and you use that light. This one uses it to help others heal. She uses it for good. You use yours for good too, to help heal yourself. We are eager to help you with this light in bigger ways as we get closer and closer to higher dimensions with the TAG Lightworkers group this month. We will help you with your solar chakra to bring it online to the 6th dimension. For lightworkers need this help. We will bring in this light into this solar chakra. And this will help you enlighten. Wow. Okay. So, of course, this masterclass is part of the TAG group. This is the TAG Lightworkers group. You can join for 3 days free if you want to check it out. And if the TAG Lightworkers seems to advance for you because there's so many programs of connections to light beings and you feel like you're at the beginning, then try TAG Beginners. You can also get 3 days free with that. So just thought this was the perfect time to mention that if you didn't know it. But we still have 2 more questions. Number 12, what frequency dimension are you from? Now we know they are 8th dimensional, but let's ask this question. It feels a slightly different question this time. Okay, Yololonda. When the other mermaids say her name, it's so easy, but it's hard for me to say it. Yololonda. I just keep wanting to go, Yolo. Okay, sorry. We live in the 8th dimension always. And yes, we may raise ourselves up higher on occasion, as you do as well. But the 8th dimension is the dimension that we live and work and where we are to be. I like her. Okay. Number 13, last question. Do you have an ego? This question, we're not talking about ego like egomaniac. We're talking about ego like shadow, like our human brain. So it's a more spiritual, do you have an ego question? So let's ask. Smay wants to answer. No, we do not have egos. We have our job and our position to help others, and that is what we do. And we are happy to do it. We are not bothered by lower frequency vibrations. In fact, it is our job to transmute them. We wish you well on your journey to ascension, and we are thrilled to be able to help you in this group as we move along this month. We thank you for coming and watching this class today. Okay. Well, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that this made sense to you. There just seems to be there's a lot of information this month. I don't want to make this too long. So we're going to stop here. And of course, we have 2 sound healing attunements this month, one from me and one from Carrie Mook, Sensory of the Soul. She will be bringing in a second sound healing attunement, and she is also a trained singer. So you'll have 2 singers giving you sound healing attunements to these beautiful beings this month. The sound healing with me will be an attunement to Crystal Mermaids in general, all of them, attunement to Gaia, to Gaia's gateway and the portal to Hollow Earth, and to the path of the sun for the 6th dimensional solar plexus attunement with the central sun, the one that they were just talking about. And the bonus sound healing attunement with Carrie Mook will be attuning to Archangel Gersisa, Hollow Earth, and the Cosmic Christ Light, connecting to the crystal grid under an Atlantis temple, because that is what they did with their crystals, is they were making these grids under Atlantis temples, and they were connected to the path of the sun. So those are our 2 sound healing attunements this month. And of course, we have a manifesting sigil, which connects to the energy of the ethereal 13th amethyst crystal skull from Atlantis. And then the healing meditation this month will be a guided meditation on a journey through Gaia's gateway to the void. So that's a whole other topic of this month, the void. And this is to clear many past lives and to receive massive downloads to up-level your energy field for ascension. So this is what they're helping us with. And we are so excited to receive their help. I hope that you'll join us in TAG. And you can always check out the 3 days free option if you haven't yet. We'd love to have you at soundwavesheal.com/TAG is for TAG Lightworkers, or soundwavesheal.com. You can find the link for TAG beginners on the homepage, as well as TAG Lightworkers if you're interested in starting there. So thank you so much and have a beautiful day.